Hi Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your June 1st to the 15th, 2019, that's 2019, finance and career reading. Now I ask that you guys give this video a thumbs up. Also make sure that you subscribe to my channel. This is the way you let YouTube know that you're appreciating the content that I'm putting up. And I like to start each reading with an attitude of gratitude. So I want to say thank you to each and every one of you, whether you are new or old to this channel, for tuning in and giving this reading a look. So thank you all so very much. I absolutely adore reading for you, so thank you for tuning in. And if you would like to book a private reading with me or donate to my channel, all that information is going to be pinned to the top of the comment box below, meaning it is going to be the very first comment in the comment box below. It will also link you to the cards that I use, and it'll also tell you how to slow down videos to listen at a pace that is more comfortable for you. Also, I would like to thank anybody who has donated to my channel. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you all so very much. I do put a lot of time and a lot of effort into these videos, so thank you. You guys are just absolutely awesome. You're really the best. So let's see now, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, what June 1st to the 15th, 2019, that's 2019, has in store for you for your finance and career. Sagittarius, June 1st to the 15th, 2019, finance and career. Sagittarius, June 1st to the 15th, 2019, finance and career. Sagittarius, June 1st to the 15th, 2019, finance and career. Sagittarius, June 1st to the 15th, 2019, finance and career. Show me clearly, show me clearly. Oh, fantastic. That's where the cards fell, so that's where Spirit wants me to stop. At the center of everything is the Six of Wands. This is celebration. This is even if times are really hard for you, Sagittarius, take moments to celebrate the way that you're moving forward in your career, the way that things are changing. Because this is saying here that it's either people, okay, so people will be talking about you, and this is in a good way. Now, some people not so good, but that's just how life goes, you know. Some people talk nicely about people, and some people just never will. So here, this is moving forward in celebration. People are taking notice of you, even if they don't say it to your face. There's a sense of you moving forward and really achieving what it is that you want. Now, here you are a fire sign. You're coming through as the King of Wands. Now, for me, I see the King of Wands as, well, let me make these straight for you. Is that straight? Goodness, no. Okay. So with the King of Wands, what I see the wands, not the wands, the kings as I see them as actors. Just having a bit of trouble there. Okay. I see them as actors on the stage. So this is saying that people will be taking note of you. It definitely, like the Six of Wands says, they'll be celebrating you. But here, they're also going to be paying attention to you because you're going to be out in the forefront. People are really going to be seeing you. Then we have the Emperor. Definitely, they're paying attention to you. You also have a strong Aries presence here. But there's a determination to what you're doing. There's a determination to the way that you're moving forward. You guys are shown by the Wands in the Minor Arcana, and you're shown by the Temperance card in the Major Arcana. Those are your cards. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is prosperity. The Nine of Pentacles is abundance. This is also your harvest coming in. So now a harvest is a lot of hard work, especially in medieval times. Harvest, you could be made or absolutely broken by them. And just because all your crops are coming in, if those crops weren't harvested, weren't gotten all together within the right time period, that could be disastrous for you too. So here, there is a, and when I say you, I mean whomever was harvesting at that time. This is saying here that as you are building your crops, as you are looking at your fields, as you are looking at what it is that you want to bring into your life, there is something that you're going to be so focused on. You're going to think, that's it. That's the only thing that really needs my attention right now. It's saying here that you're getting tunnel vision. Make sure you keep a bird's eye view on the situation. If you keep kind of your mind open, you see more, you understand more, you look at things broader. Okay, that's really going to be beneficial to you. At your root, you have the Ten of Wands. You are done. You are done carrying all the burdens, everything like that you have been carrying with you for so long. It's now time to put them down. It's time to put them down and to move forward to that place that you want to be, to the way that you want your life. Then we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is absolutely beautiful. She is saying here that you are having an awakening, that you are really moving forward in an understanding. The veil is being lifted from your eyes, and you are seeing things a lot more clearly than ever before. I love it. Then we have the Ace of Cups. This is God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing you a gift of love, handing you a gift of healing. Now, in your career, people are seeing you. There's love that's coming in, there's healing, and there's prosperity. You're putting down your burdens, but you're seeing things more clearly. This is almost, yeah, you have the Ace of Swords right here. This is you knowing your mind. This is you knowing what it is that you want. This is clearly seeing what it is that you desire as you sit on your throne. And you're taking that gift of knowledge and understanding. There's also a air sign presence, a Gemini, a Libra, and Aquarius right here. Then we have the Seven of Swords. So I don't have you taking this gift of healing love. It does not mean that that healing love, and we're going to see what your subconscious message card is. It doesn't mean that that healing love is going away. It does mean that you are working towards it, that it is going to be a part of your life for the first half of June. Okay, and then we have the Seven of Swords. You're walking away from a mindset, something that isn't working. Here, your clarifying cards are all about your mind. It's all about the way that you're processing things. You're actually going to have knowledge come in. You're taking it, you're studying, you're understanding, you're looking at things differently. There's really that sense of spirit guiding you here. And then there's something, when you have this realization come in after you've looked at everything, there's something that you've been carrying with you. And here you're bowed down both intellectually within your mind and then physically within your passion, what it is that you want to achieve here. This is all at your center. This is your career right here. This is what you're really focused on, is moving forward. And you're bowed down by everything that you want to achieve, all the ways that you want to cultivate and create the life that you want. So with the Ten of Wands, you're focused, okay? And with the Seven of Swords, you're focused here too, but there's some sort of knowledge that comes your way that makes you rethink a situation that you're in, that makes you rethink things, that helps you move forward. Now, your angels are going to help you carry something, but there's something that has to be left behind right here. And we're going to see your fairy guidance cards. So show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Sagittarius, June 1st to the 15th, finance and career. June 1st to the 15th, finance and career. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. This one, right here. Intuition, and then nurturing. So pay attention to your intuition, because you have this knowledge coming in and you have this healing that's going to be guiding you forward. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. Sagittarius, June 1st to the 15th, 2019, finance and career. June 1st to the 15th, 2019, finance and career. Show me clearly. Oh, down here. Yeah, it's this one right here. This one here, manifestation, and this one here. Again, nurture. Okay, so nurturing your inner self, really listening to your spirit guides, your soul, yourself, that is going to be absolutely positively beneficial for you, Sagittarius. Then we have manifestation. And this says, turn desire into reality by activating the power of manifestation. Really focus on what it is that you want. See it, feel it, believe it. And as I always say, the first place that you start manifesting what it is that you desire is within your own mind, knowing that it can be a part of you. So that's going to be an integral part of the first half of June. And the color that stands out to me here is red. So healing and cleansing your root chakra is going to be very beneficial for you. Then we have nurture. And this says, nurturing your inner child supplies you with the innocent joy of living. So nurture that inner child. Listen to yourself, because there's going to be a sense, and there's going to be a time where you're not going to want to listen to your intuition. You're going to be like, don't worry, I got this. Everything's under control. I'm moving forward. Everything's great. But your intuition is going to tell you either to slow down or focus on something else, or kind of look at the bigger picture. And that's going to be really where your focus needs to be. So listen to your intuition for the first half of June. It's going to be on point. And the color that's shining through here is purple. That's healing and cleansing your root chakra. Not your root chakra, your crown chakra. So you have the root chakra here and you have the crown chakra here, all right? Then we have intuition. And this says, intuition is the ability to listen to your higher self. Absolutely, positively. Your intuition is going to be on point. Listen. And again, nurturing. Keep your inner child nurtured and you will thrive with vitality. Listening to that inner child, listening to that inner voice, that person who has, been through so much to make you who it is that you are. We are so driven. We are so moved by who we were as children. Do not forget that. Do not forget that part of you that has developed you into the adult that you are. At the center of everything, we have the Six of Wands. This is moving forward in success. This is moving forward in prosperity. This is career-wise, you're going to be there's forward movement here. So for your career, for the way that you want to move forward, there is a sense of being able to manifest the movement that you want. Now, it might not be all at once. It might be kind of extra responsibilities being put on your desk that you sit there and you think, really, is that a good thing because I'm already being overworked? But it actually is. It's going to be something that you sit there, and long term, it's going to be something that you wind up celebrating. But this is also saying here, celebrate yourself. Do not forget to take moments to kind of set aside to say, wow, you know what, Sagittarius, you're doing a fantastic job. And, you made a to-do list, you had everything planned out, scheduled out, and you got everything done. Celebrate those moments. Don't sit there and say, okay, that was what I was supposed to do. I'm not going to celebrate it, but my gosh, are you going to berate yourself if you do something wrong? So make sure that you're celebrating. You're actually going to see people, they're taking notice of you. They really are. Because here we have the King of Wands. Now, this is not only your sign, but this is a king. And as I said, kings are the actors on the stage. Kings are the people that people see. All right? Queens, for me, are the directors. They're still astoundingly important, but they're more behind the scenes. So here you're going through a transformation, Sagittarius. You're embracing what it is that you want. You're listening to that God's head within. You're listening to that inner passion. And that's going to help move you forward to what it is that you desire. But you have to listen to that. You have to listen to that God's head. All right? Because in, what is it? Yeah, so Hinduism, Rama hid the God's head. I believe it's Hinduism. Rama hid the God's head within man. And he said, that's the only place that human beings will not look for it. Do not be that human being. Do not be that person who looks for joy and happiness and beauty and self-awareness and everything like that outside of yourself. Turn inward. Turn inward and listen to your soul. This is going to be very important for your career as you move forward, because your intuition is going to be telling you something important, and it's going to help you move forward. It's actually going to help you take power, take control, not control like it all of a sudden becomes your responsibility, but it's going to be that you wind up looking really good in a situation because you listen to your intuition. It's not listening to your ego. Those are two separate things. But listening to that little voice inside of you that says, you know what, maybe look at this. Give this a shot. Look at it this way. It's not trying to seize the power from other people, but it's using your intuition. It's using your gut feel to move you forward. Then we have the Emperor. Now, the Emperor represents an Aries. Aries is also a fire sign. So there's a strong Aries presence here. But this is saying that you are seizing power, that you are moving forward the way that you want to. Now, when I see Aries, I see, not Aries, but when I see the Emperor, because this is long before I started putting the zodiac into the tarot. This is when I was looking at the tarot just as itself. So when I see the Emperor, I see David and I see Solomon from the Torah, from the Old Testament. And they are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people, but they are profoundly flawed. And their flaws are stated. Okay? So what I'm seeing here is that you have that ability to connect with spirit in that way. All us human beings do. But when I see the Emperor, it's saying that it's more powerful here. It's a way for you to move forward. It's a way for you to connect to something greater. And so with Solomon and with David, they were profoundly human. They made mistakes. They messed up royally, quite literally. And they fell. They had horrible times where they lost and, were driven to their knees, but they rose up and they kept on going. And that's the message here for you, that no matter how hard it gets, no matter how many struggles you have that connection, you have that inner divinity that you are connecting with, that fact that you are made of stardust, that is a part of your soul, okay? The fact that you are so much greater than just the sum of your parts. And that is what you're connecting to here. And you're moving forward in power. You're moving forward in perseverance. Now, the negative side to the Emperor is being completely egotistical, being like Nero, who played his fiddle as Rome burnt. So know here that you're moving forward with that passion guiding you. You're moving forward with your understanding, leading you to the place that you want to be, with no one being able to hold you back. Okay? The only person here that is the Emperor's greatest enemy is himself, because no one is higher than an emperor. You could say that the Hierophant was, because, back in medieval times, the Pope was the King of Kings. But here, there's a power to you, and no one can stop that. Right? Embrace that power, listen to your passion, listen to your inner strength, and know that you will be moving forward with a sense of knowledge and with a sense of understanding that is going to be clear as if you hit your nail against china, as if you made a bell ring. All right, clear as crystal. China, I meant crystal. There we go. So much for that analogy. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is a harvest. Your harvest is coming in. It's going to be a lot of hard work, okay? So here, you're working towards something in your career that is spectacular. Now, it doesn't have to be that you become the CEO of a company or anything like that. It just means that you are working your very best and achieving your very greatest at what it is that you want to do and where it is that you want to be. You can see things starting to change, and you can see yourself starting to move forward in a way that you once thought was impossible. But it doesn't mean that everybody else has to kind of like cow down. That's not what I'm saying. With the Nine of Pentacles, your harvest is coming. There's prosperity coming. This is your career right here. There's a sense of a fire guiding you forward. There's a passion leading you to what it is that you truly desire. Here, you're looking at the bigger picture. Now, there's going to be times where, because you're being warned here not to look at the minutia of everything. You're going to get tunnel vision. You're going to get caught on one thing that becomes super, super, super important, and that's all that you can see. This is saying here, make sure you look at the big picture. Make sure you look at everything, because that's really going to help drive you forward to where it is that you want to be. That's why she has the falcon on her arm, because with falconry, the falcon flies up in the air and is able to hunt, is able to see so much more than the hunter is. Don't trust people blindly, and you have a soulmate connection right here. And I'm seeing that within the workplace. That could very well be with an air sign, a Gemini, a Libra, an Aquarius. Now, it doesn't have to be romantic love. Everybody thinks that a soulmate connection is romantic love, but what I see a soulmate as is a person who you've known in a past life, who is resonating with your soul. And sometimes those people are the best people that you ever met, and sometimes those people are absolutely horrible. But they progress your soul forward, because there's kind of like this agreement made before you came down to this earthly plane that you were going to learn and understand this way. And this is how you two were going to help each other. So I see that very much with a air sign, a Gemini, a Libra, and Aquarius. It can also be with this Aries presence right here. It can be, but I also feel as if this Aries is really going to progress you forward to where it is that you want to be within your work. And this could also be somewhere within your chart, this Aries and this air sign right here. Then we have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is hard work. The Ten of Wands is putting your all into the situation. It's really going after what it is that you want, all right? You are carrying on you the weight of the world, and you're carrying your knowledge, your understanding, your passion, your creativity, and that's really here at the root of everything. At the root of everything is what it is that you desire having within your mind, and what it is that you desire having on this earthly plane. And here it is also saying to you, and it's warning you, do not carry the burdens of other people, especially while you're doing your work, while you're going after what it is that you want. It's not saying kind of let them drown and point out, oh wow, they took on way more than they could, handle. But it is saying here, do not try and ease other people's burdens when you have already so much on your plate, because it's just going to end poorly for the both of you. Instead of one person falling, it's going to be both of you falling. So do be aware of that. And this isn't saying to be cold or callous. Definitely lend a helping hand when it is needed, but don't bite off too much. Okay? Don't bite off more than you can chew. That's definitely the message that I'm getting here, because you are moving forward in a place of success, to a place of success, and a place of almost completion here. It's like you've been working so hard, and now you're going to see things start to fall into place. It can be very small, okay? It can be like a grain of sand, small, but it starts to make a big difference because you're actually seeing progress. And it can be, firework worthy for some of you. It all depends. So don't get discouraged if it isn't fireworks. I know everybody wants a firework life that the neighbors can see and that everybody can sit there and be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that happened. That is so amazing. Sometimes things that are the smallest, that are the gentlest, wind up having the greatest impact on our lives. Then we have the Two of the Two. This is the High Priestess. This is number 2 in the Major Arcana. But this is the veil being lifted from your eyes. And we as human beings, kind of how I see it, is that we have veil after veil that is lifted from our eyes to have us see the truth. So you can have multiple awakenings within your life Absolutely. But this awakening is going to help you look at the bigger picture. It's going to help you know your mind when you're looking at the situation. So again, trust your intuition. Your intuition is going to be spot on as you are obtaining your goals, as you're going after what it is that you want and what it is that you desire. There's also a sense of you getting what it is that you want, but not in the way that you had suspected, not in the way that you had originally envisioned it. So know that that is going to be part of you that leads you forward. Okay? Then we have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is healing, beautiful love. The Ace of Cups is God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing you this gift of love, and you're celebrating it. Now, I don't have you taking this gift in this reading. It does not mean that it goes away. It does mean that it kind of permeates aspects of, no, okay, so bits of it come through. Yeah, it's kind of like being soaked in water, okay? It's kind of like a cloth being soaked in water. You absorb it, but you don't quite take it yet, because when you lift it up, all that water drips out. So you're going to be going through this healing, this cleansing, this understanding, this kind of beauty, and it can bring on tears. It brings up a lot of things that have been struggles. You have a repeat of the number 1 right here. So this is really focusing on the self, focusing on your inner power, focusing on your strength. And you might find at times that you're just overcome by emotion. Take time for yourself. Make sure you experience that emotion, because that's the Ace of Cups shining through. And even though I don't have you taking this gift at this time, it doesn't mean that it goes away. It means that it stays with you till you're ready to take it, till you're ready to obtain this beauty that is moving you forward. But know that it's going to be freeing. So even though I don't have it here, you can actually wind up taking it. You can actually wind up having this become part of your life and part of your soul without it being present within the cards, because this is going to be a choice. This is a choice for you. Everything within the cards is a choice. But here, this is going to be a slow and gradual healing that comes as you awaken, as you see things more clearly, as you find yourself moving in the direction that you want to move. And it might actually be that this direction for you in your finances, in your career, is a bit surprising. Then we have the Ace of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. This is all the mind right here in your clarifying cards. God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, is handing you a gift of knowledge. It's going to be something kind of like a eureka moment, the aha moment. It's going to be something that comes in and you're like, oh my gosh, that's exactly what I needed. That's exactly what I wanted. It makes things clearer. It can be very, very small, very subtle, like a whisper on the wind, but you're going to have that clarity come in. Then we have the Page of Swords. This is being a student of what it is that you desire. This is looking at the bigger picture. This is also a strong Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius presence within your reading. This is saying here, and this could also be within your chart, that this is saying, use your mind. You're going to have that connection with spirit that's going to help lead you forward. You're going to have those whispers that are going to be coming your way. And you're going to sit there and be like, oh, okay, I understand. Because the horse in Celtic mythology could walk from the fairy world to the earthly plane. There wasn't that barrier there. So here I view that as walking from the earthly plane to the spirit world. So you're going to have that guidance, and it's going to come to you in rather mundane ways, or rather mundane ways. It's going to be something that you can feel, something that you can, touch, something tangible within this earthly plane. And then you have here the Seven of Swords. This knowledge is going to be pretty much a game changer for you. There's some way that you're going to look at things differently. There's some way that you're going to take your understanding, and the angels are going to help you carry what it is that you know, because something is just a bit too heavy for you, and it's going to move you from the place that you thought you were supposed to be to the place that you really need to be, to the knowledge, to the understanding. I see this more as being within the mind. So it's more of a metaphor of you moving forward, but you're taking your knowledge and you're reevaluating things. Then you're leaving something behind. You're just saying, I can't take it with me. This is going to be something that when you think about it, or when your mind wanders and you wind up settling on it, it's just going to be too much. You're going to sit there and think, you know what, this brings me down, this makes me angry. There's either a healing that needs to be done, but there's definitely a need to leave it behind, because you have here the weight of the world upon your shoulders, kind of with the 10, not kind of, very much so, with the 10 of Wands. You have that weight of the world upon your shoulders. And then with the 7 of Swords, you have this knowledge that is weighing down on you, this way of looking at things, that you're trying not to make a mistake. The more you focus on not making a mistake, the more you will make a mistake. So know to focus on your mind, not on, you have to have everything perfect, but on seeing things for how they truly are and stepping back from the situation, kind of taking in that bird's eye view. That's going to help you tremendously. Your clarifying card is the Eight of Swords. You're going to be way too much in your own head at times, Sagittarius. It's going to be like a hamster wheel running over and over and over and over and over. It's going to make you feel paralyzed. It's going to make you feel as if, you know what, I've tried, and you have. That hamster runs. He just doesn't get anywhere. And it's going to make you so frustrated. So subconsciously, there's something that you're working towards, and that's the knowledge and the understanding that you're getting. That's what Spirit is giving you. They're giving you this knowledge. They're giving you this insight that's going to help move you forward. And you feel there's going to be a heightened sense of anxiety. There's going to be a heightened sense of, oh my gosh, my emotions are running so high. I can't possibly do this. The answer right here is most definitely that you can. You most definitely are not being trapped by these swords. You can walk out and embrace dry land. So embrace what it is that your soul wants. Know that you are going to be breaking the chains that bind you. And this knowledge and this understanding that you're taking is really going to be a game changer. All right, Sagittarius, I hope this reading has resonated with you. If you've made it all the way to the end, bravo. Thank you so much for sharing this time with me. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. Thank you for giving this video a thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, and I'll be reading for you all really soon. Bye, guys.